Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Catstar here with your love reading for the week of February 16th through February 22nd. Ooh, we got three cards. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. So I originally intended just to get one kind of pointer card and three came out. So let's go ahead and see what else is. Okay, we got clumps. So we'll just take these clumps here. Oh my goodness. Clumps and clumps of cards. If you haven't already, do also be sure to check out the full moon in Leo reading that went live on the channel earlier. Gorgeous energy coming through, and of course it is a full moon in Leo today as well. So you've got pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So some of you have been getting some red flags within your current relationship. Now, isn't it interesting, as the next card here is reconciliation? Someone from your past is returning to your life. So interesting. And the next one is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So Aquarius, you have got a lot going on here. Some of you have got some red flags coming in during this time, either about a current partner or a potential partner. Some of you are actually having some reconciliation. Somebody is coming back from the past during this time. And then some of you are actually calling in your soulmate. So kind of got the whole gamut here, Aquarius, of, you know, the red flags, the reconciliation, calling in your soulmate. So let's see what else the tarot has to add. So you have the Emperor here. So this could go for any of the three of these kind of pointer cards, or kind of categories almost, Aquarius. You're getting some kind of overall energy for those in relationships, those kind of calling in relationships, and those calling in a soulmate or a reconciliation. You're getting all of this beautiful energy. So which portion of it resonates with you is what is for you. Okay, so you have the Emperor coming in here, and this Emperor energy is really strong. This is fire energy. It's Aries energy. Fire also with that Leo kind of energy coming in as well. But this is, the Emperor is Aries energy. So fire energy coming in here. So some of you kind of have been either getting some red flags as far as Emperor energy coming in here with kind of that traditional and or kind of authoritative, right? Somebody maybe wanting to control you in the relationship, and that might be bringing some red flags out. Others of you have a reconciliation coming in, potentially with an Aries or a fire sign, to, you know, kind of be on the lookout for and decide if that's in your best interest and kind of where you might, you know, see yourself as far as that goes. And then the others of you, again, are kind of calling in a very strong Emperor energy during this time, which is gorgeous. You also have the Judgment card coming in here. Now, isn't that interesting? Judgment card coming in here. So again, for some of you with that reconciliation, this is coming in as a potential second chance. So, and then as far as calling in your soulmate, right, this may be somebody you've already met who is coming back into kind of your vision or your line of sight that you hadn't thought about. That actually may be somebody who was right there, right in front of your eyes in the past, or in a different kind of chapter within your life that is coming back, that may actually be showing signs of that that soulmate that you've been calling in. And then for others of you with that red flags card, that beginning first card there, that red flags card, this is really kind of you potentially, right? The signs are cautioning you that you don't need other persons, other people, other persons, or a specific or special person, for those of you that that might resonate for, approval or kind of permission to be yourself or to do whatever it is that you're deciding to do during this time. So, all right, now we also have the Four of Cups coming in here, and that Four of Cups is really kind of indicating that some of you are really, really detaching from somebody at this time, and those red flags are really, really showing very bright and very true for you. So for those of you that resonates for, that is really showing that detachment and or kind of as far as reconciliation and calling in your soulmate. Some of you are feeling very frustrated with that process right now. If you are calling in a soulmate or you are calling in an ex, you're feeling frustrated with the way that that is going. And, you know, that frustration may actually, for some of you, be bringing up some red flags, as maybe you haven't been as kind of as clear on what it is that you are actually wanting or asking Spirit of the Universe for. So maybe clearing that up and getting a little bit more specific with that. Now you also have the Queen of Swords coming in here, and that Queen of Swords is coming in with this knowing or this understanding that it does take really good communication skills. Now, if you look at the imagery on this card, gorgeous, gorgeous imagery, but it almost looks like that is fanned out behind her, almost like a fanning of herself or around. So this Queen of Swords is coming in with this reminder that there is logic involved. So if those red flags, those signs are coming up, use your logic. Don't just jump into that emotional kind of aspect. Use your logic and make sense of what is going on around you, okay? Now, also with that reconciliation and calling in your soulmate, with that Queen of Swords here, this is really just having good communication and really kind of being honest and being okay with being independent as you are either calling in that soulmate or that ex that you may be, and or right, you also have that judgment card, that second chance as well, and or not needing other people's approval. So you're really, really tuning into yourself. You're being very direct, very kind of communicative and honest with kind of where you're at within yourself, to yourself and to others during this time. And you also have the Nine of Swords coming in here. And isn't this a gorgeous card? This is almost as if you are being gifted here, right? This male, female, non-gender specific. But this individual is actually placing a gorgeous, gorgeous necklace onto that person's neck. And the Nine of Swords is really coming in with this courage and this opportunity to really, really have, in this deck anyway, this is the romantic tarot, to be generous and to be gifting. So opening yourself up and allowing yourself to receive during this time. Ooh, and then you also have the Wheel of Fortune coming in, and this is that risk worth taking. So for some of you, it feels very, very scary if you are in that pay attention to the red flags kind of area. It feels scary to maybe let this relationship go, or really kind of be honest with yourself, again with that Queen of Swords energy, about what is potentially really going on here. Sometimes we deflect or try to pretend that that's not what's happening, not what's going on, and it potentially is. And when we're right there in the situation, we don't always see those signs that are being shown to you. Now, for others of you, this is coming in for those with that reconciliation, with that calling in your soulmate. This is coming in with this good luck, kind of a wink from the universe as far as good luck goes, and that it is worth taking the risk, that this is potentially a beautiful opportunity as far as love goes. Oh my gosh, this is really actually pretty spicy, you guys. This is spicy, Aquarius, because you have these 3 different levels, and it really is kind of opening up each level for those of you that resonates with one level and not the other or what have you. So this is gorgeous energy. And also, if you see here, there is that wheel, kind of a Ferris wheel, right? Which makes sense because this is a Wheel of Fortune card, but that wheel continues to move. So if you decide that these red flags, these signs that you're seeing within a current or a potential romantic relationship or a relationship in general are just too much, it may just be time to walk away. Now, for that recognition or reconciliation, excuse me, and calling in your soulmate, this wheel is continuing to turn, and you can notice that those people are kind of looking fairly lovey-dovey. So you have that, sorry, my phone, I do apologize for that. One of my children are calling to wish me a happy birthday, so I will have to use my little power director. You'll see it down in the corner. But you are kind of, there's this turning, right? That Ferris wheel turning, and sometimes it turns in our favor and sometimes it doesn't. So you're just being reminded of that during this time, Aquarius, all right? And then you also have the Two of Cups coming in here, and gorgeous, gorgeous energy right there. This is connecting. This is a connecting or a reconnecting. So as far as that reconciliation is, that second chance with that Judgment card here, it looks like some of you may actually really be connecting or reconnecting with another person. It's so funny that those cards don't come in, so I'll just put it there. But connecting or reconnecting with another person, kind of having a second chance coming in there. So that is gorgeous. So there may actually be somebody from your past that is returning. Okay. And then for those of you in that first category, the pay attention to the red flags category, this is really tuning into kind of having that mutual respect for each other. So if you're noticing those signs, those red flags, really ask yourself if there is a kind of level of mutual respect that is coming in, if there are secrets, if there are lies, if there are things that are kind of being hidden, and if that's kind of the game you want to play anymore. And then for those of you that are calling in your soulmate, this is a connecting of hearts. This is a true connection of hearts. This is really, really having this beautiful, beautiful kind of romantic partnership that is really kind of moving the scale for you. This is for some of you, this is actually starting that relationship again. So calling in that soulmate, some of you, this may be somebody that you've already had in your line of sight or somebody completely new to you, and it is very beautiful energy. Oh my God, this is so spicy with the three different levels, with all of the energy coming through. And you know, you take what resonates for you because you know your own situation, but Spirit is kind of laying out three different levels for you. I do hope that you watched all the way through so you got all the information, Aquarius, regarding this full 3 levels of reading. Very, very spicy, super spicy with that, as it appears Spirit was really trying to, or working to be inclusive of kind of all of the different potentials, maybe not all, but 3 of the different potentials that some of you may be at during this time. That's gorgeous. So I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, as well as clicking that all notifications box so you're notified every time I upload new readings. Also, and again, if you haven't already watched that full moon in Leo reading, please do go check it out. I'll link it either over here or over here so that you can go ahead and click right on over to that. And I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.